Something I've been thinking about, this isn't going to make a lot of sense, but something I've been thinking about as a writer, someone who has been a writer my entire life, both for physical media and now, obviously, I'm primarily write for YouTube, is with regards to, I wish there was a collective or a community agreement or some place for YouTubers, for writers for YouTube to share their scripts to actually read. Because you're told all growing up, if you ever have an interest in writing or like learn about writing, that in order to improve your writing, you just need to read a ton. And growing up, I always thought that was dumb. I was like, well, I can just consume what people have written through video or podcasts or by listening to it. But that's not actually true, because whenever you're listening or watching something, your senses are being engaged on so much of a higher level, because you got to process the sounds, the background, the imagery, the extra things happening that are put in there. You're not actually just reading the writing as it's structured for the written word. The same applies to YouTube. I am constantly trying to improve my script writing and whatever for YouTube, and I feel like I hit a wall with it every time, and I have no written material to base it off of. I can watch a YouTube video that I think is very well written and want to emulate that, but without the script, it is so much harder to actually break down what it is I like about the writing and whatever. I have to watch it through so many times, take notes, basically transcribe it myself with stage notes or production notes or whatever in order to really get it, because when watching the video, you just have so much thrown at you. Sound, visuals, intonation, whatever. None of that matters when you just want to address the writing, the cleverness of the prose, the jokes added in. And it's that much more difficult, especially for someone with ADHD, to really pick up on that from the video itself. And I kind of wish, obviously I could download a transcript. It's not the same. I really wish I could, like, people would share their scripts. And I know not everyone open sources their content anyway, but like, I wish people who made high quality stuff, obviously that is a requirement, would sometimes publish their scripts as scripts, like as they wrote them for publication, because I think it would make a huge difference to me being able to improve my writing. It is a very lonely job being a YouTuber without a team, and it is very difficult to improve on certain aspects when you don't have a team that is built on people who are experts in a given field or whatever. Like, I don't have writers to consult on my scripts. I just have to improve by brute force, which goes very slowly. And anytime I'm like, I really like how that video was presented, I want to do that, and then I go look at the script I've already written, I just get stuck. And it's because I don't have a script to look at to be like, how did they do this one particular thing? I just have to rewatch it and replay it and like commit the words to memory and then try to reverse engineer from there. Obviously, again, not everyone open sources their stuff. Not everyone would want to share this anyway, but I think it's really interesting how important writing is in 2024 for all forms of media and content. And yet it is so underappreciated. And I think everyone forgets that if you want to improve your writing as a skill, you need to be able to read other writing. And obviously you can read anything, but you kind of need the ability to read writing that you're targeting as a writer too. And that is way more difficult in the modern new media landscape. I don't know if this made any sense. I was thinking about it. I watched a video that like really impressed me from an edutainment standpoint, and I'm looking at a video that I'm working on right now, and I'm like, holy cow, this is just like, this is the world I want to live in. How do I do this? And it's taken me, I am on my 5th watch through to just like start picking up notes on how I might apply some of the lessons to myself. It is so much harder when I only have the video to work from.